Hello there. I am interviewing some of the more important team members here. Can you explain what your job involves? I select the desired operating temperature, and then one of my two assistants does their best to achieve that temperature. The first guy manages ad hoc control, which means that he activates and deactivates systems to achieve the desired temperature. The other guy does proportionally controlled operation, where systems are carefully adjusted to achieve the desired temperature with mid-range settings. But there doesn't seem to be anyone in that other seat. Yes, I know. We had an incident about 5 years after starting this plant. Everyone here fell asleep and the plant nearly self-destructed. We never learned what went wrong, but we figured that if it ever happened again, this plant would probably self-destruct and we would all die. To avoid that happening again, we red-tagged everything that we were doing at the moment when everything went haywire. At that moment, we were in proportionally controlled operation, so we decided not to do that again. In fact, we decided not to do lots of other things again. But I thought that these plants usually ran proportionally controlled. That is correct. Indeed, that is probably the reason that we were running in proportionally controlled operation at the moment the incident happened. Are you telling me that nearly everything this plant is supposed to be doing has been red-tagged, so that nearly everything is now running in various backup modes, all because of one brief incident years ago? That is correct. We managed to keep things running, but there are lots of little and some not so little problems with these backup modes of operation. For example, having to run at lower temperatures causes stuff to fall out of solution and clog the pipes. What would it take to restore normal operation? We would have to somehow become convinced that the various systems now running in backup modes won't cause future incidents. How might that be accomplished? We sure aren't going to try normal operation again because that would involve risking all of our lives. Normal operation would have to be forced upon us to ever try it. For example, suppose temperature were externally forced to higher closed-loop operation despite our best efforts we couldn't avoid. Then, seeing that we are still alive, we would probably choose to risk future periods of closed-loop operation for gradually increasing amounts of time until things eventually return to normal. Are you saying that it is possible to return to normal operation, but only with external intervention to force this upon you, because of the great risks that you now perceive, all because of that one past incident so long ago? That is correct. Did you know that at the moment the incident occurred, your host was subjected to general anesthesia that knocked everyone out, so the incident has absolutely nothing at all to do with the actions of this team? I have no idea what you are talking about, and even if I did, I wouldn't dare accept it as fact, because it is my job to keep this plant running despite all efforts to sabotage it. The only proof I would dare accept would be a demonstration, and I wouldn't dare cooperate with such a demonstration because it would risk my very life. Therefore, I am going to leave things running just as they are, running on backup. We'll see. Now that you have clearly explained things, perhaps I can use that explanation to gather support to create the sort of forced demonstration of operation at 98.6 Fahrenheit or 37 centigrade, whichever system you are running on, that is needed to get you to restore your part of things back to normal proportionally controlled operation. Only if your skills to force normal operation are greater than my skills to resist it. This will indeed be an interesting competition with our lives at stake. Let the games begin.